and bring positivity.
So rough it was, downright wrong, I tell you. Nobody never gave us nothing. The tough time, it made us something different. Stretch the road, new something to see. Every state on the map, a different something to eat. Taps and handshakes, it meant nothing for real. Everybody making the killing, man, showing no feelings. Walking off collective pay is the way of the world. Can't change it, so I guess I'm gonna pray for the world. Sometimes I ask myself, was I made for the world? I scream this to you, and I say to the world, nappy then, nappy now, nappy for a bit. Knee deep, head over heels in this country.
But it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Nappy boys gon' be.
Lomo, the 3-in-1 enhancement hair and body oil. Lomo, formulated to give the hair sheen and shine. It helps stop breakage, dandruff, and itchy scalp. It works as a conditioner to promote healthy hair. For dandruff, apply to the scalp daily. For waves, massage into the hair and brush daily. Other uses: press, curl, blow dry, perm base, reps, and braid. Lomo. Have you tried it today?
You could do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in.
There we go, loud and clear. Your boys, PMP Podcast, Poor Man's Perspective, coming to you live on this beautiful Thursday night, man. We're here a little bit early. We had to make some adjustments for our special guest today. So we know it's real. You know it's real. So we're gonna start off introducing this wonderful podcast of ours. If you're not familiar with it, once again, this is Poor Man's Perspective. You got your boy Nesbitt. They call me Man. You got my boy Brandon, B Fault. We here live. So Poor Man's Perspective, we're here to help bring some information to the people, man. Things that are tangible, things that are beneficial, and just help the culture. We want to empower, we want to uplift and provide positivity by any means necessary.
Yes, sir.
So let's go.
Let's give Nesbitt a round of applause for that good boy. Okay.
Come on, man. Hey, I'm on time today, B. We're in episode.
Okay. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
6. Episode 6, baby.
Yeah. So, man, but we're gonna jump right into it because we have, like I said, we have an important guest. Time is precious, so I'm gonna give you a few updates from last week. First and foremost, I want to thank my boy Cedric Howes, Team Can Fitness, for coming on and spending some time with us, man. We talked about we talked about health. We talked about wellness and overall mind, body, and spirit. How you can build, how you can maintain, and how you can prepare your mind, not only your body, but your mind to be able to, focus
Right.
from there on. So it was a dope show. If you didn't get a chance to tune in, once again, subscribe to the YouTube page, Pole Man's Perspective. You can watch every episode rewind.
5.
Yeah, man, watch all that, and then
But
keep
man,
what we got going on.
He had some really good topics, man. Let me get, like he introduced me to turn me on to two things, right? The first one was the blood type.
Yeah, the blood type diet was crazy. Yeah.
The blood type diet is crazy. Like, so what that means is basically what he was saying was that once you know your blood type, I guess you can research and Google what type of foods go good with your blood type, right? So for an example, he said, what if Nesbitt body can't digest red cherry
tomatoes? Yeah,
red cherry tomatoes.
Mhm.
What if it's causing inflammation to his body? That stuff makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Inflammation causes infections and stuff like that, cause cancer, cause all type of things.
Yep.
So when he turned me on to that was some great news, man. That was absolutely some great news.
And don't forget about that funky 40.
Ooh, them 40 push-ups. I still owe Joski 40 myself, brother. I gotta get it in after this podcast, man.
All right, I
can't be the last one.
We'll do that because I ain't get mine today. I got a few yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I got mine up yesterday quietly. It was a little bit of.
If you're watching Joski, I'm on it after this, baby. If you're watching, I'm on it.
We gonna get on it. So once again, we challenging all of our men out there, man. Get them funky 40 in. If it ain't but 20 tomorrow.
What them 40 do? What they help?
If I remember correctly, he was saying that it slows down like damn, I forget the actual. Tell me, Bree. Shit.
Yeah, he said if you do 40 push-ups a day, it increases your
what's it like your heart rate or some shit?
No, your longevity of life by like men.
At the end of the day, it's good for you. I know he did. He did say something about it producing more testosterone.
If they go look at the episode, they'll better say it word for word verbatim. Go check them out. Appreciate that info.
Let's get it in. Do your exercises. Get yourself together. Try to eat healthy. And the one thing I gathered from that was prepare.
Right.
Whether it's preparing meals, whether it's preparing for your workout, whether it's preparing for your day, prepare.
Right.
Once you prepare for it, then you're ready to go. So. But yeah, man.
You say what?
What? Prepare.
Okay, now.
Be prepared.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What's that? Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Okay, then. What's that? The triple P?
I just played football once time. The coach tell me all the time.
Oh, okay. What other updates you got to get into? Because I'm ready to get this special guest on this show, man. I'm ready to bring this news that what they can use.
They can use from where? A pole man's
perspective.
B, you get the T-Pain voice on over there, boy.
Boy, hey.
That boy singing that thing like he's from New Orleans. Ooh, yeah. All right, but let's get started for real. So, I want to talk about this Joe Biden situation once again. So, if y'all hadn't been keeping up, like I told you, I'm a nerd. I watch this stuff.
Joe.
They found these documents in his place. Now, not only have they found them in Joe's place, they found them in Mike Pence's place. And they're saying that they found them in other politicians and people's houses and private studies and all that.
Really?
In my opinion, you hear my opinion?
What's my
opinion, they watering down the bull crap because they know this stuff is for real. Now all of a sudden that when it was on Trump on the Republican side, it was for real. Like he wasn't trying to get his stuff back. He's saying it's mine. Right. He cutting up all that. So now the Republican spin is once they find out that the Democrats.
So you think it's a hidden agenda?
I know. I don't know what the agenda is, but it just sounds too much like right.
Yeah, it don't sound.
No, they just
all of them got documents. And didn't they say they don't never pack their own documents?
They don't. Nope. They using all these excuses. Well, I not leave my aides pack my stuff up, or this person packs this stuff up, and this person packs this stuff up. So all they're doing is that now that the Democrats have got caught, and the people that the new current president got caught. Right. Now they're spinning it, bro, and trying.
So America don't look so bad, huh?
No, man.
So what the what is it? The Congress, the the White House don't look so bad if they say everybody was doing it. It just wasn't one person single out one person.
It's the BS. It's the same thing when they start making, and this is I'm shooting off right now. It's the same thing when they start making a lot of the stuff available that was available to Black people through the civil rights movement and all that stuff. When they start making it available to everybody, they water down the value of those accomplishments, because now it's not just available for the people who actually need it; it's available to everyone. So when you have a situation like this, where not only was it a target for one person who was messing up and who was doing bad, but now you want to say that all these politicians also have these things that have done it again, it makes it's that they're attempting to make what happened over here on the right side that was happening in the beginning, that was his intent was bad. They're trying to make it look like it's normal. It happens, and you're watering down the whole situation. So that's my opinion. I probably shot off a little bit, but that's my opinion.
Hey, it's okay. That's from a poor man perspective. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know everything, but I know what I feel.
That comment said, Auntie, they don't want Donald Trump to look bad. And
that's essentially what it is, but whatever, man. Forget all that crap. Other than the other Trump, man, we also have a few updates about everyone's doing good for Damar Hamlin. He's doing good, bro. He's back out moving around. They show videos of him moving around, like pictures of him at his mural and stuff, throwing up his heart. I didn't see no oxygen tanks and nothing. So it looks like a man doing really good.
Heart? How you throw it up? Let me throw it up.
I don't know. I'm weird like that. How you do it?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, Hamlin strong. Yeah. But so that's good, man. Peyton Hillis, same situation. Things are improving there. So that's wonderful, man. To see
positive energy, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, so but they're still investigating the whole thing with the Alabama player. He's in jail. We know about that knowledge. Is still in jail. So it's just, man, it's a plethora of
big word
of things out there, man, that's going on right now. So I mean, I encourage people to get in tune with the news, man, in tune with the politics, so you are aware of what's going on, because some of those things affect you more directly than what you think.
Local, right? Absolutely. Man, appreciate that, Nesbitt. Appreciate that Nesbito for that good old update, man.
Thank you, brother.
Seriously though, man, go tap into episode 5, man. There was some good news that you can use health-wise, man. And it's good conversations, man. So tap into that. Yeah, man. Appreciate the update on Nesbito. Thank y'all for tuning in and joining in the podcast. Who's everybody that's out there looking and paying attention. But the moment we've been waiting for, most anticipated. You know what I mean? So let's get into it.
I can't wait. This is here. It won't be beneficial to me. Hell, it'll help me.
On my past, I'm focusing on the money, reflecting on my accomplishments. Knock me down, I got right back up and laugh. I know that I made them mad. Show these folks I done this shit. Counting me out and I know they wasn't in my favor. I had to pick up my phone and call Vegas like, what the fuck is going wrong?
What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a new.
Hey everybody, it's Joshua Parker. I'm making this video to say, did you visit my website? JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com. And if you can't remember what I just said, look below or down, up. You know what I'm saying? www.JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com.
Yeah, let's go.
Indeed. My boy Josh, he must lost service, lost connection. We're gonna hold it down until he come back. Hey. But yeah, man, he got some great news, man. That's that we can use. He's on the way right now to a event, man. He's networking a little bit, but time is precious, so I had to sneak him in because we had some great news, man. That some great news that we all can use.
Oh yeah, he gonna answer some questions about, like,
So right,
like, what does it take to to get your credit together to be able to buy a first house? What do your
Right.
credit score should be? Things of that nature. Do you worry about your forever house when you first purchase? We're gonna
Right.
talk about a lot of those things, man, that people think about when they're going through buying the houses. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know, how do we go about the loan process and stuff like that? And then once again, we're gonna give you access to Mr. Parker once we leave. And you'll be able to talk to him, go to his site, do anything you need to do. So we're gonna keep this thing going, man. In the meantime, while
between time,
Mr. Parker coming, talk to me nice, man. I got something to talk to you about, bro.
What you want to talk to me about, brother? What you got?
So,
not those Cowboys, right? Okay.
First of all, you see, I don't switch sports.
Okay, then you left the scene. Did you set yours on fire too?
Nah, I ain't that dumb. I paid for that. They can set stuff on fire, do what they want. I pay for that, but Mr. Parker.
Oh, there you go. Hey. Yeah, there you go, Joshua Parker, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. That's Joshua Parker, the real estate guy, man. The news that you can use.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you a little bit about Joshua, man. We went to college together back in college, man. Back in maybe like 2004, 2005. And man, up to this date, man, he's been doing some incredible things, man. And I'm gonna let Josh tell y'all about that more in depth. He can tell you more in depth about that. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all in tune. There you go, my man. Let's give him a warm welcome, man. There you go, my boy.
That nigga clean,
Hey, check me out.
That nigga clean. All right.
How y'all doing today, man? Like she stated, man, I'm Joshua Parker. I'm a real estate mogul. I'm an author. Me and my son came out with a book called Joshua Learns to Save. It teaches you about financial literacy. I want y'all to go pick that up. My son's only 8 years old. We've been traveling DISD, DeSoto, City Hill to speak to other kids about financial literacy, about chores, and about saving.
Hold on, man. Hold on. We got to get him a warmer. Man, come on, man. One more time, man. 8 years old?
That's 8 years old. 8 years old. The book been out for 2 years. So he wrote it out when it was in COVID. So, and now he just wanted, because the thing is, he came home with a book for what they call sight words. And he was like, Dad, do everybody know about me doing chores and the different things that we do at the house? And I was like, nah, probably not. He said, well, why we don't tell other people about it, like these sight words?
Right.
And for him to tell me that, and for him to tell me that at 5, man, I was just like, I gotta make it happen.
So tell me this, we got a question, right? What's the name of the book? Again?
The book is called Joshua Learns to Save. It's on Amazon.
Let me put that down. Okay, my boy got it.
I'm typing into the comments, so boom.
Yeah.
Joshua Learns to Save.
So go get that. Go pick that up.
Go
man.
Pick that up.
That's pretty dope, man. That he got a son that's 8 years old that's out there got a book talking about literacy.
For real, because my 4-year-old
that's pretty heavy.
My 4-year-old cold on Fortnite, boy. That boy cold on Fortnite.
Hey, my son too. Hey, he's still a kid. He's still a boy.
Yeah.
Right.
He's still a boy.
But it's good that you putting positive things in his mind. I'm talking about things
at a young age.
Yeah, man. Those are things that I can talk about a person that I didn't get. So I mean, like my dad is an awesome person, bro, but he didn't get a lot of stuff that you just said just now. So I didn't learn those things. So that's amazing, bro. Keep that up, bro. We got to give you an applause as a father. Forget doing big things. Black fathers need to be celebrated a lot more, but
real talk. Give them roses. So that's pretty good, man. So let's go a little to the depth about your family life. So tell them about your get to your career life, man. How's that going? How's that?
Into my career life, man. I love my career, man. I'm a pharmacy technician. I've been a pharmacy technician since I was 16.
Okay.
That's actually what I was doing when I went to Jarvis and I was going for a
Yeah.
nursing degree.
Okay.
Because I love math, I love
Excellent.
science, and so I've been doing pharmacy technician since I was 16. I'm 38 now. But
Okay.
what led me into real estate,
Hey.
what led me into real estate is my mom was trying to get her first house when I was 17, and this is when
Okay.
I found out about DTI.
Okay.
DTI stands for debt to income. That means
Okay.
whatever debt that you have, whatever
Okay.
income that you're bringing in will
Okay.
subtract from that. So if I'm making $1,000 and my debt is 500, what did I have? I have $500
$500.
totally a month.
Right.
So that's what DTI is. My mom didn't have enough money because at that time I was making more money than my mom working
Okay.
in the pharmacy at
Okay.
17.
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
should tell you a lot.
Right.
So when
Humble
I
beginnings,
turned,
brother.
man, when I turned 18, my mom just asked me, "Hey, can you sign on this loan for me to get this house?" Yes, mama. Yeah. So
Of course.
me and my mom got a house together when I was 18. That's the first time I started understanding debt to income, credit. My mama always drilled credit into me. It's like, I don't care how much money you make, son, you got to make sure your credit right. And I
Okay.
don't care if you make $500, you got to make sure you save that money as well. And whoever you owe, make sure you pay them back. And that's
Right.
one thing about credit is you got to pay that person back who lends you their money.
Right.
So saying all that to say, hey, I got my house when I was 18, then with my mom, and then at 21, I got another house with me and two of my friends.
Okay.
Keith Lowry, he went to Jarvis with us, and
Okay.
Quasi Graham went to
Okay.
Jarvis with us as well. And by that time, I had a 2-year-old.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Daughter.
I had a daughter, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't stay at Jarvis. I had to
Right.
go ahead and take care of my daughter.
You
I'm
got
saying
full
all that to
custody.
full
Right.
custody.
Full
Yeah,
custody. Since
full
since
custody.
how long? Since how
My
long?
daughter's
Hey,
17, 15 years.
hey, listen.
Come on now. Talk to me
Hold
nice
on.
now.
Hold
Come
on.
on now. Talk to me
Hold on.
nice.
Hold on. This right here in itself is Black history. You got 3 black men on here who have custody of their kids and who are full-time fathers. Come on, goddammit.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Come
It's a
on, man.
beautiful
Folks ain't
thing,
hearing us,
man.
man.
It's a beautiful
Like,
thing,
we
man.
can laugh and joke on here all day, but we for real people, man. We handle
It's a
Yeah,
business, and
beautiful
I
thing,
can
man.
respect that,
we
bro.
men. We
Yeah,
men.
For
that's a
real.
beautiful thing, man.
That's
That's
all
pretty
right,
dope, though,
brother
man.
Parker.
Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah, and been taking care of his daughter since 2 years old, man, and
Wow.
and being a good example in front of her. You know what I'm saying? A great example of God-fearing, a hustler out there trying to make things happen, for his family, man. That's pretty dope. And he's only 38, man.
Hey, we the
Young
same
38,
age.
man.
We the same age. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
This just this beginnings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This
Right.
ain't the end. You know what I mean? It's elevation. So big ups to you, Josh, man, and all the things
I
you're doing,
appreciate it.
man.
And that's
And,
all
Big up
right,
to y'all
bro.
as well, man.
man, more blessings and humble and more blessings upon you, man. That's pretty dope, man. That's
I
pretty dope.
appreciate it.
Now let's get into one of these topics, man. Let's talk
Come
about
on.
one topic. So let's if y'all got any questions in the comments form, we'd love to get into it and get to talking about it. So, what is a good
Yes.
credit score to have to purchase a home?
A good credit score is a 640 or above, but they definitely can get you into a home at 580 credit score. But your interest rate would be high.
Okay, so talk to us about the differences. Like, okay, you got 2 different people on this podcast. I got a 580, but I got 10,000 to put down, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Brandon has a 650,
Mm-hmm.
and he has no money saved. How can you help? Give us a scenario where you can help, where you show you can help us both.
All right, 580 credit score is good, but that's at the tip. You understand? Like, oh, he just
Bare
made it over the
minimum.
hump. Bare
Okay.
minimum.
Okay.
But you got 10,000 cash. One of the things is when I tell a person with a 580 credit score and 10,000 cash, I say, hey, go and do down payment assistance. That's what they call DPA. Down payment assistance can help you from the state. They have a couple of down payment assistance programs called T-Shack, Self. Those things will help you get a down payment assistance, such as, hey, Self will give you 5% on whatever the sales price is. So if you're getting a $300,000 house, they can give you upwards to $15,000.
So what was that program called?
It's called Self and T-Shack.
Self and
Self is capital SETH, and T-Shack is TSCHAC.
TSCHAC. That loan programs. All right. That's all right, brother. So you're saying like these programs will literally put money in your hand to help you.
Correct.
It's program. It's programs out there, man. It's programs,
but it's the crazy thing is it's actually more than just those two. You know.
Now, are those programs you have to pay that money back, or is that money like grants, or how does that work?
Grants, grants, and also some that pay money back. It all depends on your credit score and your funds and your actual. Hey, you make 50,000 or 80,000 a month. I mean a year. One of the key things that I tell anybody is that, hey, if you only have 10,000 and you don't mind paying the additional amount, because I want y'all to remember, and anybody who listening, if they give you money, it's not free. It's not free. Okay.
I was hoping you got to that. That's why I asked.
Yeah. If they give you $10,000 or $15,000, they're gonna give you stipulations with that. They're gonna say, hey, you got to stay in this house for 5 years. You can't sell it. If you sell it, then we got to get our $15,000 out top first. And that's one of the top things that people got to understand. But if you don't mind in that house, you know you're gonna stay in that house for 5 to 10 years, and you only got 10,000 and you have 580. I don't want you to be house broke. I want you to go ahead and take this particular program. But you got to make sense for you, though. If it don't make sense for you, then you have to wait a little bit longer and graduate to the next thing of 640.
Yeah.
If he got 640 with no money,
talk to me, brother.
If you got 640 with no money, you still, it's me. I ain't talking for any other. For me, if you got 640 with no money, I don't want you to get a house at that moment. I don't think you're mentally ready. The reason is
why you say okay.
Well, yeah, talk to me. Why? What's going on?
The reason is if you got 640 and you have no cash saved, you're gonna need earnest money. The earnest money is usually 1% of the sales price. We're still gonna use the example of 300,000. What's that? 3% or 1%, that's 3,000. So you need 3,000. Once you get your 3,000, then you're gonna need an inspector. Once the inspector come out, that's another 300. All right, we up to
3,300.
We at the 3,300. Now we're gonna get to the appraisal. The appraiser is gonna look at the house and make sure that the house is appraised for this 300,000, and that's $700. How much money are we at right now?
So it's 14 plus 3,000. So we at 43, right?
Correct. So
I ain't never asked that fast.
Yeah, boy, you did good, man. You did good. You have 1%. That's 3, and the 7, and you doing good. So it's the 3,000 with the 700, and with the other 3, we at 4.
4, yeah.
There you go.
4,000.
Right. So we at the 4K. Right. When we at the 4K, remember you said you didn't have no money. Well, you probably can get a gift for that amount, right?
Okay. Now, please explain the difference. But go ahead. Explain the difference between a gift.
Okay. A gift is your brother or your cousin gifting you money.
And you don't have to show that on your records, or how does that work?
Your brother or your cousin or your mom or whoever will have to show that they gave you that money as a gift.
And it would have to be like in writing, or does it have to be like? Reason why I'm asking, I've crossed that bridge before, and I had no understanding. So I'm asking.
Okay. So hey, your mom gave you 3,000, but she got 10,000 in the bank. The 3,000 when she send it to you, she gonna give you a direct deposit of 3,000 going into your account. 3,000 up, 7,000 down on her. And she writing a letter saying, hey, I'm gifting this to my son. a gift.
Okay. Now it makes sense. Make a whole lot of sense.
So as long as you have that, you can have the money come, but you just have to have someone write that saying it's a gift.
Correct.
And I'm sure you got to go get it. What's that called when you go get
it notarized?
Notarized.
Yeah. You got to get it notarized, or sometimes they can just show your show her bank statement and your bank statement showing that it's going in. So that's enough.
Okay. Oh, that's easy. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, brother Parker.
That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. Yeah. We got another question from. Let's answer one question from the comments. Any tips about VA loans?
If you, thank you for serving. If you was in the Army, Marines, Navy, anything of that nature, and you out, go get a house today. Now, no, you are special. You are different. You are better than all of us because you serve our country. And y'all don't have to pay taxes.
They don't pay taxes on nothing. Man.
Hold on. Elaborate on that. What you mean they don't pay taxes?
They pay taxes, man. So one of these things called homestead exemption. I want anybody who bought a house in 2022, 2023 just came up. Make sure you do your homestead exemption and also protest your taxes. I'll get into that later on. But I'm saying about the homestead exemption is to say, hey, if you have a VA loan, you don't have to worry about homestead exemption. But I still would tell you do a homestead exemption because you don't have to pay taxes. But a regular person like me, I'm doing a homestead exemption to get percentage off. You do a homestead exemption to say this is my home for tax purposes, but you weren't paying taxes anyway.
Right. So what's the purpose?
The purpose for them is doing, like I said, for the income tax. Homestead exemption. Hey, they own this home now. Hey, this is my homestead. This is where I stay. This is my where I lay my head.
Now, does that mean that having a homestead exemption mean that that's your house, that's your land, all that's yours? It's not property of the bank.
It's not an investment property. It's not an investment property. So let me tell you, I'm gonna give you just a number. I like doing numbers, man, because most people. Hey, if you've been a regular person who have FHA or a conventional loan, I'm gonna have to pay a percentage of that. So if I'm going with the 300,000 again, let's say I have to pay $6,500 in taxes per year. How much do the VA person have to pay?
If you pay, say it again now.
If I pay $6,500 a year, just being a regular person, like remember, I ain't nobody like a VA. $500 just in taxes. How much the VA person have to pay?
Zero.
Yeah, but you said nothing.
So you multiply that, divide 6,500 into 12. That's how much money you taking off the mortgage.
So let me ask you this. So it's from everything that you're saying, it sounds like VA loans are quicker to process than a regular loan, right?
A VA loan is special, man. I'm gonna be honest. A VA loan could probably take an additional 10 more days to close than any other loan. It's gonna take 30 to 45 days to close the conventional loan, the FHA loan. The VA take additional time because they have additional people coming out and appraising the home and make sure that nobody is doing bad to our VA, to our veterans. So it might take an additional 15 days. I'm gonna say if you have a VA loan, I'm gonna say 60 days. If I'm saying any other loan, I'm gonna say 30 to 45 days.
All right, so Mr. Parker, that comment is from my 10-year-old nephew.
Okay.
He said
he's something close to your son. He might want to grab that book.
He said, what's a loan and what's a VA loan? Can you put it where the goats can get it for me? Put it where he can get it.
A VA loan is an extra loan for veterans.
Veterans mean people who fought in the service and all that stuff, right?
Fought in the service, anybody in the military. That's one of the top things. So that's why we were saying earlier, hey, we appreciate their service. That loan is basically for them. And then what was the other thing? A loan is you borrowing money from the bank or from a family friend or from somebody else. So it's just a regular loan, but you always pay your loans back. Okay.
You hear that, Jaden? Always pay your bills, brother.
So I got a question. What's your first time buyers expect when purchasing a home?
First time buyer, what they should expect is a lot of paperwork. But I want them to understand the reason why everybody don't own a home is because they don't have the information. Okay. One of the top things about me is I'm gonna give you the information. I'm gonna break everything down to you, and I'm married to a loan officer. So we all.
Do you hear that? Hold on.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that?
So time out. My man,
y'all hear that?
My man is a one-stop shop, my guys. He gonna educate you. He gonna help you find your home.
That's right.
He gonna help you get your loan process. Come on now.
Yeah, and I got.
Your wife is a loan officer.
My wife is a loan officer.
That mean exactly. That means you living in your passion, bro. You living in your purpose because God is aligning everything up for you, bro. Like, for real.
So,
that's all right.
So we got another comment about the VA loan. What's the credit
score? We still at the 580, but they can go lower. But again, I don't want you to do that. I want you to, stay 620 and higher on that. I just don't want y'all to get hit with those interest rates.
Right. All right, so
the lower they are, the more your interest rate will be.
All right, so give us and give all our listeners a benchmark. It's pretty much saying, like, if you're at this credit score, you have this amount of money saved up, and you've done XYZ, you can walk in the house within 30 days or whatever the process is. Tell me what that needs to be.
A 640 is great.
Y'all hear that?
And 10K will be good. Well, you won't be house broke, but a 640 with $5,000 will be good enough for you to walk into it. But one of the key things that I want y'all to understand is your DTI matters, your credit matters, and how much money you make. This is all a puzzle. And this
DTI is debt to credit ratio, right?
Debt to income.
Debt to income. Okay.
Debt to income ratio. Okay. So, and your credit score is everything. And like I said, a 5K can get you into the house. And right now, if you get a new bill, they're gonna give you the money to get into these houses because the interest rate's so high.
So I got a question. Tell us episode back number 4, we had spoke about community affordable home solution.
Which, you're talking about Bank of America?
Yeah, man.
Which Bank of America rolled out and trying to, I guess, get back with the community, a relationship.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about Bank of America, Wells Fargo, or any bank. Have they ever been good to African Americans?
Nope.
Have they ever been good to Latinos?
Nope.
Those are the reasons why this particular plan. Don't get me wrong.
I told you.
I love the plan, but you got to understand it's all about the money. Follow the money. What did Bank of America just do recently in the past 2 weeks, y'all?
That Zelle. They was taking people's Zelles, putting money over here, $2,300 over here, $1,300 over there. Come on now.
They fumble the bag.
I was getting ready to do this. Boy.
Come on now.
So you got to understand, Bank of America have that that type of hope in the community because the community has lost. Bank of America has lost a lot of minorities. So why not roll out something to say, hey,
let me help these people to gain their interest.
Numbers are down. Who got the most money that's been going on? How much money do African Americans spend a year? They say
more than anybody. I don't know the number. We the biggest spenders.
1.3 just on whatever. So who been coming up with the money? So you got to understand. Hey, most of the people that you know or listen to this thing is, hey, they got money. with no good
Right.
credit.
Hmm.
But do they pay their bills on time recently? Because all these new jobs coming, all this new money has been going on. Yeah,
Right.
so you know what we gonna do? We're not gonna look at your credit score. We're gonna look and see how you been paying your utilities. How you been paying them on time? How you been late? Oh, you haven't been late in the last 12 months? Oh, okay. You was late only 2 times in that year. Okay, good. We can still go with you. How much money do you make? Oh, okay. Okay, great. But then a lot of people say, oh, well, they're going to put you in these particular counties. You already been staying in those counties.
Come on, talk to me nice, boy.
If you already been staying in those counties, why does it matter if a person said they're going to put you over there?
Because what you're doing is you're gaining an investment.
Ownership.
There you go.
You're gaining something
Ownership.
that's tangible. Now you are officially a blip.
Something that you
on
can
the
pass
map.
down to your kids.
Come on, man.
Start a
And this
generational
is the
wealth.
thing. You start the generational wealth. And then a lot of people say, well, Josh, that's redlining. I know people like, what is redlining? Back
Yeah, what do
in
you mean?
1964, back in the 60s when a lot of African Americans started making money, such as in Detroit, when they was on the assembly lines, they started making a lot of money. A lot of people been started moving from the South on upward. And the thing is, they had good credit, they had the money. So why would they want to move into these so-called European communities, right?
Right.
They started looking at this one box right here that you took. It says, are you an African American? Are you white? When they check that box, they had a thing called green, yellow, and red. And if you check that box, you need to go into the red area. If you green, that's where all the good money people go. All the European people
now
go.
you dropping jewels now. You dropping some jewels now, man. Hold up now. You dropping some jewels now.
Yeah, run that back for a slow man perspective.
Okay,
Run that
my
back one
bad, my
time. I'm
bad.
sorry. No, I just want to make sure because talk to me.
So back in the 60s, when everybody started making money, such as African American people started making money, they had the money to move into these gated communities or nice communities. So if all the boxes check, such as the money that you're making, your credit, the third thing is what kept a lot of people out. The third thing is what kept a lot of people out, man, and that was your race. The people has what they call red, yellow, and green. So if you are black, they will make sure you in this particular community. If you green lighted to be in this community. I know a lot of people thinking like, how they started projects and all black people just started being in this particular area. And why only 3 or 4 or 5 of those European people is in the area with them? Because they didn't check the top 2 boxes. They didn't have the credit or the money.
Wow. That's deep.
Yeah. So
essentially that's how ghettos were made.
That's deep.
And still to this day, they still do that foolishness. They do it, but they don't do it as blatantly when it comes to that. But they do it when it comes to education. They carve out those district lines for those schools so strategically. That's why I'm paying $1,900 a month. I want to get in this good school over here. That's a damn shame, bro.
That's
you got to understand something right now. Yeah, I want y'all to look at something right now. I want you to look at all the African American people that's been moving forward in life recently. You know why a lot of people couldn't stop these content creators, this social media and things of nature, and they start paying them this money, and these people start getting richer and richer and richer. So now they're trying to think of other ways to try to stop the money. But you can't stop the money when it's already been, shared.
Circulate.
Exactly. So, I'm sorry, y'all. We went down a whole rabbit hole. Y'all asked me about Bank of America.
But no, that's a rabbit hole that needs to go down. You're right. You're right. We need to go down that road, bro.
That's informational, man.
But go ahead with your Bank of America. You right. Bank of America.
Bank of America, y'all, because they want the money to come back to them, because they have been making a lot of mess ups and things of that nature. You understand? So that's why they came out with this program. You got to understand, since the interest rate has risen, a lot of purchases have went down. One of the ways that you can push people into it is like, hey, you're making the money while you're paying the landlord. Get your own. Oh, credit the issue. Okay, we're gonna remove the credit and make sure that you've been paying your money on time for the last 12 months, and we're gonna give you a loan, so you're not high risk as they would say.
So when they give you a loan and you qualify for all those that you just said, is there a certain dollar amount that you qualify for based on that, or how would they base your house on, like how much it would be? Like, because your credit score sometimes depends on how much you and how much money you have
No. You know the thing is, I'm gonna try to stop that myth right now.
Okay.
Do not align to how much money you make. Credit aligned to your education of not knowing what credit was. You gotta understand, Brandon, when we was in college, those people was coming up to the spot like Pizza Hut and whatever department store and ask you to fill out a credit card for Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
$500. And you know what a broke college student gonna do?
Yeah. Go get it.
I ain't never heard of that. You telling me a lie.
Go get it.
Go to any college. Go to any college. They will have representatives to say, "Hey, we'll give you $20 to sign up for this card."
See, that's why I'm glad we're doing stuff like this, because these are perspectives that I didn't get a chance to go to that college life. So that's crazy. I had no idea they were preying on our kids like that, bro. Coming to I understand the regular Visa cards and all that stuff, but you talk about these small companies coming to the campus like y'all helping somebody by giving them a credit card.
At the end of the day, you got to understand, people was giving those representatives $100 or $500 or $1,000 just to sign up one kid.
Right.
Wow. Once they sign that one kid up, then if you're not used to any money and your parents only gave you $100 or $200 and you got access to $1,000, who's the man when it's time to order pizza? He coming in with 3 boxes and you're like, you hungry?
Bro, I'm talking about, I'm running that mud blacker up, going to the dorms. I got 4-5 chicks with me because I got all the food. I'm ignorant. I don't necessarily, man. I don't understand that.
Currency in college was food.
Right.
Wow.
The food, you had the women.
Right.
If you had the food, you had homies.
Hey. But you know what's crazy and eerily similar to that? That's that prison shit, bro.
Yeah, hey, let's get back and let's finish up on that Bank of America loan solution real quick.
Yeah. So the max is $132 for you to be in the program, $132,000. And they make sure that they
what you mean $132,000? That's how much you get towards a house?
Correct. No. You can get how much you want towards the house. Hold on, let me go. Let me give me one moment.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
This boy over here giving us so much
some jewels, man. and it's a lot of people out here that's not homeowners, man. You know what I'm saying? And this might be a inlet into you owning ownership, creating wealth for somebody out there, man. That's pretty dope, man. And it's in Dallas, it's in LA, it's in Atlanta, South Carolina. It's in it's in more than just in some cities. It's in some cities, y'all. So can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I give y'all some facts here.
Okay.
So max income is $132,000. Okay.
That's the max you can make
to qualify.
That you can make.
Okay.
They don't have to. Yeah. So it's a max income. So if you make $135,000, you're out of there.
Bet.
But if you make if you and your husband or you and your wife or whatever makes $50,000, then you qualify. Okay. No down payments, no closing costs, no credit score. But remind you, on this credit score, they still want to look at how you spend your money, though. Okay. So don't let that go too far.
What do you mean? They gonna dig into your bank statements? What do you mean by that, real quick?
Yeah, they're gonna ask you for your utilities. They're gonna ask you for if you got a car payment.
Because you pay them. You gotta, yeah.
Also, what you was talking about earlier, they gonna consider the things that actually matter. versus
Right.
things that don't matter.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Understood.
Okay, that's good, man. Appreciate that news right there, man. Appreciate that news on that Bank of America solution, man.
Yeah.
So, we got a question. Jackie said, "You offer credit assistance?"
Do I offer credit assistance? Yeah. That's why I said it like this.
Okay.
I don't get paid for credit assistance.
Right.
But I have a couple of people that get paid for that, and they have the time for it. So most likely, I'll send you to them.
Okay.
But if you like 600 credit score, then I definitely can help you. But if you down like at the bottom, I really can't.
What's the
I don't
bottom?
have the time. I don't have
Bottom
the
is
time.
540, right?
Well, what would you say the
Yeah.
bottom?
The bottom is 480 for me.
Okay,
Whoa.
480 is the bottom.
80,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I had no idea. I'm thinking you had to be in the 5s. Wow.
Man, 480 is the bottom. But like I said, I can help you if you got a 6.
Yeah.
But if you got anything under that, the 5s or the 4s, then I
Yeah.
have to give you to a specialist.
Right. Right.
I can tell you the things that got me my 820. You
Okay.
know.
You say, "Hello, got you, yo." Hold
That
on,
boy
got
said
you, yo.
820. You can't speedball past that 820, bro. You cannot speedball past that 820. That black man said that I have a. I can show you what got my 820. Jesus, please show me.
About that. Is that a no doc loan you just mentioned? No document
No
loan?
doc loan, such as what you mean when you say no doc?
Right. Was you talking about the Bank of America loan, Auntie?
I don't know.
Sound like
See, Mom Deuce,
T-Pain
she
over
worked
there,
in the
though.
industry for a while. I told you to get the T-Pain though. But Mom Deuce worked in the industry for a while, so she knows a little bit more than we do about it. So she actually was a loan officer.
Yeah, man. Hey, ooh.
So she did that for a while. She says, "Is it a no doc loan you just mentioned?" She says yes.
She said yes.
Yeah, she said yes.
No, she was saying yes to probably you saying that she was a loan officer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, Auntie. Can I call you that?
Yes,
ma'am. I don't know what you mean when you said no doc loan. I haven't ear hustled enough with my wife on that one. But I definitely can ask her. I'm currently gonna go into this networking event, but I definitely can ask her that about the no doc and things of that nature.
For sure.
That's all right,
man. That's hey, Josh, man. I appreciate all the jewels you dropping, man. Appreciate you for stepping in, doing your busy schedule to answer some questions, man. And if somebody wanted to purchase a home, how could they get in contact with you? Is there information down here?
I'm gonna put your info in the comments. Tell me what you get. Tell me your info so I can type it in down here real quick.
All right. I got a website. It's called JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com. Also, you can find me on Facebook the same way, Joshua Parker. And then on Instagram is JP Buy and Sells Houses with an S at the end.
My man doing big things, man. Once again, he doing big things, man. If you need any details or want to purchase a home, JP is the way to go, man. Joshua Parker, man. He got an upbeat personality, man. And this ain't no he got a silver spoon. You know, this ain't no mama and daddy gave me 3-4 houses. This straight out the mud, man. I mean, good as it get. You know what I'm saying? Like no degree. I mean, the hard knocks, you know what I'm saying? Like trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? And he's 38 years old, man. How many houses you own, Josh?
4.
Currently own 4 houses, man. 4. You do Airbnb with them?
Yeah, I do Airbnb.
Ooh.
I got an Airbnb. Now Airbnb got a pool in it. You know, I ain't gonna
okay.
But,
all right, real quick, but before you go, give me some game on the Airbnb thing.
I've been doing Airbnb for 12 years. Airbnb paid for one of my houses. Matter of fact, it's been paid for 2. And so Airbnb has been very good to my family. Airbnb is one of the reasons why I became a realtor, because there's no way that I can make $40K in Airbnb and I was only making 45 being a pharmacy technician. So Yeah,
Okay,
so
then.
just if y'all break that down, I'm getting 40K a year in Airbnb.
That's just off one.
Yeah.
That's just off one.
Off one. Me and my wife helped my mother-in-law purchase her home from doing Airbnb.
Wow. So
Yeah.
she went and bought her house and used that house as an Airbnb. And what she stayed at another house, or how
She stayed with us. I
Okay.
told her, I said, hey, we had a plan. The plan was,
Yeah.
hey, when she
Working
bought the
together,
house,
man.
yeah, exactly.
Come on,
That's what I'm talking
man.
about.
She
That's the
bought the
definition of
house.
working together.
Bro, that's a family, man. So you got to understand, when you see family and family really want to learn on how you do things, and they don't mind sacrificing the way you like to sacrifice, then you'll open up a spot for them. You know what I'm saying? So my mother-in-law stayed with me for 3 years while she ran out her house with Airbnb. Now,
Wow.
y'all heard me say 3 years. Now it's
So
paid
time
out.
out. This man sacrificed having his mother-in-law in his house for 3 years to
Generational
allow
wealth.
her. Come on, man. You talking about the
Generational
amount of
wealth.
sacrifice? Come on, man. Come on. That's all right, brother.
So my
That's
auntie,
all right,
remember I had called you and told you my auntie in Atlanta? That's my auntie
Yeah.
right there. Auntie
Okay.
Lee used to right there. She said she needs your help. So I'm sure she's gonna reach out and contact you
Yeah,
and,
reach out
and
to
ask
me.
and try to get a hold of you. And he's a busy man, but he got some
Yeah, I'm a
good
busy man. I'm a busy man, but once I pencil you in on my calendar, we go together.
locked in.
You
That's
know
what's
I think
up.
we go
We
together.
go together. All my
So,
clients are my friends.
What
yeah.
My friend
what
don't
old
call me.
girl said? We go together real hard. Or what's
Yeah,
it?
Shit, what you
bad,
want to
real
share,
bad.
Jackie?
Real bad.
Man,
Real
appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Let's give him
For
a
real,
round
for
of
real.
applause, man. One last time, man. My boy Josh, man. JP, Joshua Parker Real Estate.com, man. If you have any questions, you need anything or anything, want to buy a house, I mean, he got connections in ATL too, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I
Ain't
do.
just here.
I do.
He got connections
I do.
in ATL too as well.
Mr.
So,
Parker,
man,
My
I
auntie
wanna,
built houses in Atlanta.
Yo,
you hear that?
for real?
Yeah, my auntie built houses in Atlanta.
Hey man, so
You
when you
hear
get
that?
out of the conference, I need to make an appointment.
Hey man, I'm scheduling all day, every day. You know.
I need to make an
Yeah.
appointment. I need to keep all
Yeah.
of it in house. I'm trying to put my money where my mouth is. I'm
Yeah,
trying to do
you
business
know.
with everybody we have
Real
on here,
talk.
bro. Let's do it.
Well,
Man, we
man,
gotta do it,
we
man.
like to thank Josh, man, one more time, man. Give him a round of applause for joining in, giving us all this good news, all this good energy, all this good tools you can use. Once again, you can find him at JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com, Joshua Parker on Facebook, and on Instagram, JP buys and sells houses on Instagram.
Yes,
Follow
sir.
my boy, tap in with him, man. And thanks again, JP, man, for
Thank you, brother.
all the good information and all the tools, man, for joining the
No problem.
podcast. Number blessings upon you, brother.
Thank y'all.
On my past, I'm focusing on the money, reflecting on my accomplishments. Knock me down, I got right back up and laugh. I know that I made them mad. Show these folks I done this shit. Counting me out and I know that wasn't in my favor. I had to pick up my phone and call Vegas like, what the fuck is going wrong?
What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a new.
Hey everybody, it's Joshua Parker. I'm making this video to say, did you visit my website? JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com. And if you can't remember what I just said, look below, or down, up. You know what I'm saying? www.JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com.
Yo.
Lomo, the 3-in-1 enhancement hair and body oil. Lomo, formulated to give the hair sheen and shine. It helps stop breakage, dandruff, and itchy scalp. It works as a conditioner to promote healthy hair. For dandruff, apply to the scalp daily. For waves, massage into the hair and brush daily. Other uses: press, curl, blow dry, perm base, reps, and braid. Lomo. Have you tried it today?
Yo, guys. So, in closing, I want everybody to send.
You could do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in the. And I can put you in. I can put you in.
Hey, so we're close. Juice. Hey, that song crazy. But listen, in closing, bro, I want everybody who's still on here, everybody who watched this, to send my man Joshua good vibes, man. What he didn't tell you is my man is heading to a networking event with some A-list clients. He's going in there. Now, mind you, he's officially part of the circle. So what things that he benefit from, we benefit us. So send a prayer for that man. Send positive vibes his way while he go out and he continue to walk his walk and do his job and do his and walk in his passion, bro. So yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
man. Thank you, man. Yeah, go tune in, man. Like I said, he's pretty dope, man. His son got a book, 8 years old. Joshua Learns Literacy. You can look it up and follow him on social media, how to purchase it or find it. He has a website called JoshuaParkerRealEstate.com. You can type in, get all your personal needs. He'll lock in with you, man. He's a great entrepreneur, a good guy, good energy, and positive energy, man. So just stay tuned. Follow him on all platforms. He's on Facebook, Joshua Parker, Instagram, JP Buy and Sell Houses. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I got one last thing to show y'all, man. One last thing. Go get some of that you make up. Nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. You think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh and so clean. Take us out of here, my boy Nesbito.
On our way out of here, once again, we thanking everybody who stopped by here and stopped and took a couple minutes to check us out. Everybody who playing is back. Everyone who's doing whatever they're doing and learning from the situation, we thank you. I want to give you a quick quote, small, but I want you to think about it once you're done.
Okay.
MLK also said that darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can. So it's like you can't drive out the darkness. Bring that positivity into yourself. Bring that light into your atmosphere and keep that thing going.
Yes,
Don't
indeed.
never let nobody diminish that light.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for joining. Thank all the comments. Hope we gave y'all some good information that y'all can use, man. Tap in with Josh, man. Josh, man. Peace, love, happiness. We're gonna leave on this prayer. We're gonna tap out with a good old prayer, man.
Let's go.
Let's go. Dear Heavenly Father God, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to see one that was not promised, Father God. Thank you for watching over everybody that's on this podcast. And Lord, Father God, if they're going through something, give them peace, give them light, give them good energy. Put that rim around them, Father God, to where no negativity can come inside, Father God. And I just thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to see one, Father God, above ground. Please forgive us for the sins and the sins we will commit. In the name of Jesus. And we all say, amen.
Amen. All right, Deacon Falcon. Love y'all, man. See y'all next time. Y'all saw my hairline this time too, because Brandon want to pray.